Okay, today is January the 18th, 2017, and right now at 11 p.m. in the foothills of Los Angeles, we have a temperature of 46 degrees. The relative humidity is 93%. The barometer is 30.01 inches, and that's dropped a little bit since yesterday. And the dew point is 44 degrees. And we had cloudy skies all day with a lot of chemtrail spraying all day long. It did not start raining until after dark in the foothill areas. And currently there is no rain falling. We can take a look at the Doppler map here in a second. But first, let's look at the Northeast Pacific water vapor loop. We have a Gale force system moving through. This is a powerful system with a large front. We can see that moving in. We have a mid and upper level low right here over New Mexico and New Mexico and Texas. This is completely blockaded by high pressure all the way around. And if we take a look at the this next water vapor map, we can see everything's walling up right here because of this high pressure barricade. Go to the next map here. This is the rainbow loop. We can see everything just stopping, sort of dissipating and evaporating right through here. Let's take another look over right here. This is the infrared map. We have a mid and upper level low spinning right here, but there's absolutely nothing getting in there, and that's purposely so. They've engineered a blockade right around this vortex, so we cannot, unless we look at the water vapor map here, we can't see much, but this is spinning counterclockwise, and they've got it blockaded to prevent this gale from merging with this system here. So this will move north. It's indicated to be moving due north on the surface analysis map. Now right back here we have a developing storm. Actually, this is a storm, and this is more powerful, and it's moving right towards the west coast. Now we had a lot of chemtrail spraying today. That stopped the rain, and also that continues to this hour. We can take a look at the Modus Today map right now. Los Angeles is right here, and pretty much everything you're seeing in this map is all chemtrail mix. The jets have sprayed a massive amount of chemtrail aerosols all over. We can see these streaks running all over the place. If we pan around, we can see it's just a very, very thick canopy of chemtrail haze. There's some trails up here. I don't know if you can see those. There's a couple of fresh ones right here and here. They were just spraying like crazy today, all day long. And so that prevented the rain until after dark. This is just one snapshot during the entire day that we're looking at. But the rain has stopped, and I would guess we probably had maybe 2/10 of an inch at the most. Very light rain. But the chemtrails were very heavy. We see the natural clouds here blanketed over by this stuff, this gray stuff, this light gray has completely blanketed the incoming moisture field, and that will completely stop the lift in the atmosphere. And of course, without lift, we don't have precipitation. We can really see the streaks all through here. The jets were out spraying big time today. A lot of spraying. And that, as far out as we can pan, we can see that canopy of aerosols. Okay. Let's go back to the map. We can see that second storm out here. This is we'll take a look at the surface analysis map right now. This is a 974 millibar storm system. This is moving pretty much due east, and that is a storm. And what's moving through right now is a gale force system. We see that low right there, and that is moving to the north. And so this cold front is moving through. We still have high pressure down here. That's why my barometers are reading fairly high for what should be much lower pressure. We've got 30.01. And so that coupled with the ground transmitters, we're not getting much rain. We'll take a look at some of the transmitter activity on that Doppler map here in a second. The main thing is this second storm. We can see a lot of manipulation going on right here. There's a lot of activity here on the upper side of this vortex. We see moisture wrapping around, attempting to wrap around, but nothing's happening here on the bottom side. And that's where this transmitter is focused, right down here. We see a lot of evaporation as this tries to move around, wrap around, and everything is evaporating right there. And we can see this also on the rainbow map. This should be a tight spiral, and that's not what we're seeing. So we have manipulation occurring on this next system, and that will throttle it back. They are regulating the strength of this storm by using microwave transmitters and different techniques. Up here we see another counterclockwise rotating system. Right here we see some moisture wrapping around. This is sort of what it should look like. Here we see nothing. This is pretty much of a flat, straight line. They're not allowing any moisture to wrap around that low. Okay, let's take a look next at the western U.S. map. See a blockade of high pressure separating this system here and this next storm. That's right here. All through here is that guard channel, that blockade, if you want to call it that. That'll maintain separation. And that's what's going on right here. This mid and upper level low is completely blockaded. See the evaporation here. This is not going anywhere. Okay, here's the southwest water vapor map. See that moisture field moving right through the area, but we have no rain in Los Angeles currently. Here's the rainbow map, the infrared map. Once again, the surface analysis map. We see that cold front. Let's take a look next at the swell report. And we have 29-foot seas out here where that this Gale force system is moving through. We had 30-foot seas earlier. This is the center of that system. We have a 29-foot seas. That's the average of the top 1/3 of the swells. So this is the average height. Some of those swells could be 3 or 4 or 5 feet higher than that. All right, let's take a look at the Doppler map. We can see the activity in California, the rain activity. We have quite a bit of rain in San Diego right now. LA is mostly dry at the moment. And then we have Central California with a lot of heavy rain just right near Paso Robles and Santa Maria. There's a transmitter at work right here near Lompoc, which has been breaking up the rain in this area for the last several hours. And same story with up here near Edwards, which is right here, the Air Force Base. There's a transmitter right over here. As we pan north, there's a transmitter activity right near that same transmitter near Chico and right in this area. Take a look here. We have a straight line. That is very straight. Look at that. That runs all the way through, looks like Donner Pass to South Lake Tahoe. Wow. That is very straight. Get the envelope out. You see that is just about as straight as it gets. You have Donner up here, Truckee, Lake Tahoe. So there's another transmitter at work someplace around here, probably in Gardnerville, maybe South Lake Tahoe area. You can see right here that there's another straight line. And of course, this is how the weather is manipulated, and rain totals and snow totals are manipulated. All right. So that's the Doppler outlook for now. Let's see, got a lot of heavy rain there in Paso Robles moving in. And the MODIS Today map, I think we looked at that. Let's take a look next at the 500 millibar chart. Right here we have that mid-level low pressure system right there, mid and upper level low, sitting right here. And we have the Gale 4 system moving in right here, and a storm right behind it. 300 millibar is similar. Got that upper level low right there. And we've got high pressure right here to blockading this system. Okay, now the next thing I want to show is this was taken by a woman in Costa Rica on September 18th, 2015. This video is actually online on YouTube. This is an example of what a superheated thunderstorm looks like, and also hurricanes will react in the same manner. This was hit with probably very, very high energy microwave or possibly a laser. We see the superheating process here, the rapidly expanding water vapor, which shoots out all the way around that. We see a rainbow. Well, that's because there is billions and billions of rain droplets that are shooting out. It's a lot of water vapor. They've actually, imploded this thunderhead, which is full of water. Now, this was taken. We had a lot of thunderheads and clouds, and if you've used a cell phone camera, you know that how the camera lens will change with lighting conditions. It'll go dark when it sees something very bright. Everything in the background goes dark. Well, that's what we're kind of seeing here. We see the thunderheads here in the foreground. Let's take another look at this from a different angle. We see a rainbow as this water vapor shoots out from that thunderhead. And we see the rainbow, the diffraction pattern there that's splitting the, getting the rainbow effect there. Now, this is a screenshot from a video, an ABC RTV6 video showing a mysterious cloud in skies above Costa Rica. And of course, experts, they call them experts, these guys came on quickly and explained away this, they call it a phenomena. But we know better. That was actually a storm being superheated right off of Costa Rica. There was a huge thunderstorm. Actually, it was a low pressure area that was going to develop into a hurricane. Some of these thunderheads got very close to Costa Rica, and this is what this girl captured with her phone. This is about as good evidence as you'll ever see of what the superheating process looks like at the instant it happens, within just a few seconds, within 10 or 15, 20 seconds it took to see this develop. So we have, after this picture here, we see the thunderhead implodes, and this will not rise up. It's been completely superheated, and just simply implodes, and it will not generate thunderstorms or showers. Okay, so the last shot is just another shot of the weather manipulation on the map here, the Doppler map near Santa Maria. We see the transmitter fingerprints. Okay, so that's pretty much the report for now, and we will do another update tomorrow. That's it.